drown, I wanna drown. She's like a tidal wave, and I wanna drown, I wanna drown. It's like a hurricane, when she comes around, she comes around, she comes around. She comes around. Feel like I'm never enough. I say I don't give up, so I keep down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. Don't watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away. Turn out me just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. I dig a hole in the earth and bury myself down low. Never speaking again. I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. And I can't see straight late nights.
If you're a Freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go from SoFi. This fielded at the 2. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 10 yards on the hook up there, and the Chargers have the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Shamrocks will take a 7-0 lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A quick throw going to be caught by Worthy. Still going inside the 20. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
That's the number. Chargers first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A run on first and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Chargers. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like, living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. They convert with a gain of 15.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
They'll only be able to get the 47-yard line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? Luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
1st down, Chevron.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to get this one on the ground.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Reichard's kick is good. And the Shamrocks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll set up to throw. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
Slot receiver, headed right. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Third and long. They'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
The pass complete to the first down. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, they're on him in a crash, and he's lost the football. The Chargers have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Quick throw, taken in. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Open man, left side. He's got it. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards for the touchdown. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass number 40 on the year. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Shamrocks will get out in front 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 18 yards on the connection. 1st down, L.A.
First down at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. This one complete right side. And they'll take this down inside the 35. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Chargers start back within a score. It's now 17-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock. They come up for third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. It's likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. That's enough for a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there. Just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Handoff here, up the middle, and that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
You have to wonder this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Shamrocks will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll look to... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The defense has got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Shamrocks. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
It's a game of 23 yards. And the Paris first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Up the middle they go. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown Shamrocks. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Shamrocks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First and 10. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Quick throw here is complete. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Throwing now on third and long. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Shamrocks. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Riker good with the extra point. And the Shamrocks stretch things out even further. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
At the 45-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They motion the slot man left. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. He gets free. Will Reichert now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Shamrocks add on to their already sizable lead.
Chargers 10. Will Reichert to kick off.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. back to throw here to begin the drive. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Sending a receiver right. They'll look to throw. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 4-yard line.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Shamrocks will add one more onto their big lead.
Will Riker to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. He's got it at about the 8. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
69, Chargers 10. Will Riker to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the sideline, taken in by Thomas.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here we go. One final play. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So the handshake's down on the field following a good win here. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.